Welcome to video lecture on 7 C's of communication. Let's see the meaning of the word communication. What is communication? Communication is derived from the Latin term communicare or communico. That means to share. We share our knowledge to others. It implies that the system of communication is commonly owned, accepted, and recognized by the members of a community. It enables them to acquire, exchange, store, retrieve, and process information. Communication is thus essentially a social affair. Let's see what is mass communication. It refers to the process of passing on information, thoughts, opinions, news, message on a large scale. That is, to a large scattered population using mass media. It may be broadcast media, digital media, social media, internet, print media, etc. It is a part of communication that remains at the peak of communication pyramid. It involves society-wide communication wherein technology is used by an organization to send messages to the audience. For example, live telecasts of a cricket match, broadcast speeches of ministers, crime stories in the news. Let's enter the definition of the main part 7 C's of communication. It is a checklist that helps to improve the professional communication skills and increases the chance that the message will be understood in exactly the same way as it was intended. So these are the 7 C's of communication: clear, correct, complete, concrete, concise, consideration, courteous. Let's see in brief. Clear. The message should be clear and easily understandable to the recipient. The purpose of the communication should be clear to sender, then only the receiver will be sure about it. The message should be emphasized on a single goal at a time and shall not cover several ideas in a single sentence. Correct. The message should be correct. That is, a correct language should be used. The sender must ensure that there is no grammatical and spelling mistake. And also, the message should be exact and well timed. The correct messages have a greater impact on the receiver, and at the same time, the morale of the sender increases with the accurate message. The third C is complete. The message should be complete. That is, it must include all the relevant information as required by the intended audience. The complete information gives answers to all the questions of the receivers and helps in better decision making by the recipient. Recipient means the receiver of the message. The fourth C is concrete. The communication should be concrete. That means the message should be clear and particularly such that no room for misinterpretation is left. All the facts and figures should be clearly mentioned in a message so as to substantiate to whatever the sender is saying or sending. Next one, concise. The message should be precise and to the point. The sender should avoid the lengthy sentences and try to convey the subject matter in the least possible words. The short and brief message is more comprehensive and helps in retaining the receiver's attention. Consideration. The sender must take into consideration the receiver's opinions, knowledge, mindset, background in order to have an effective communication. In order to communicate, the sender must relate to the target recipient and be involved. Courteous. It implies that the sender must take into consideration both the feelings and the viewpoints of the receiver such that the message is positive and focused at the audience. The message should not be biased and must include the terms that show respect to the recipient. Let's conclusion. So, mastering the 7 C's of communication, it transforms how we connect with others. They turn confusing, messy messages into sharp, impactful interactions. Applying these principles, the 7 C's of communication, the receiver interprets the message exactly as the sender intended. So, we'll follow all the 7 C's while we are sending message or sharing our knowledge or communicate to the other people. We should follow all these things. Thank you so much.